Okay, and sorry. This video here I created so that you kind of see how you can estimate the graphically the solution of two systems of equations for a real world problem. Alright, so like here's a word problem that I have done in class. And so I just kind of want to go over it. We're kind of like estimating where what the solutions are. And so here this is the systems of equations. We have D for dimes, N for nickel. That's equals 95 95. There's 95 of them. That's what they're saying. So they're saying here, you have so many dimes, so many nickels. There's a total of 95. Since we know D is 10 cents, a dime's 10 cents. That's why we put 10 cents D plus 5 cents a nickel equals, and the total of the coins all together, all 95, is $7.75. Sorry. This can be used to determine the number of dimes and nickels in a child's piggy bank. Use the graph of the systems to determine which of the following is the best estimate for the number of each coin. Now we could actually find the actual number of coins, but we're using this graph to estimate it. Alright, so one of the first things we need to kind of focus on is the intervals of the graph. If you notice, this has a D here. That's for dimes, of course. So we know that's the dimes. So that's very important that we're kind of paying attention to this. And the N for nickels is right here. So when we see this, we know that we are looking at the y-axis is nickels and D's for dimes. Alright, so I'm just going to follow, I'm looking for the intersection, which is right here. That's where the two lines intersect. And so if you notice, that's right at 60, and it looks like it's right between those two guys. And so if this is 20, this is 30, this is 40, it has to be between 30 and 40, which is 35. So now remember, we got to be careful here because we have D down here, so it's 60 dimes. This is an estimation, and 35 nickels. All right, so that's what we're looking at. So I'm looking for 60 dimes and 35 nickels, which we can see is right here. And that's how you do it. You just basically, now be careful because they can ask you like how many, like I'll do an example so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And I'll enlarge this a little bit better so you can see. Alright, they could ask you a question like, and this could be with anything. They could have said, when do you have more nickels than you do dimes? And so you have to kind of note that the breaking point is right here. That's where the two intersect, and you got to see what happens after that point. Because nickels is, one equation will be higher than the other. It just depends on the way you do it. All right, I'm so sorry, my throat. So just kind of be careful. You may have to go this way to find the number of dimes that way.